Good morning, middle one. How are you? Let's complete the lesson we took before. We will revise the part that we took before. The lesson is nutritional relationships in biological communities. Okay, we talked about the ecosystem. We said that the ecosystem is a place where we live. Ecosystem consists of living organisms like plants, humans, birds, and non-living components we said is abiotic components like water, air, soil. So the ecosystem is the place where we live. It's the place contain living organisms and non-living things. Okay? Like that. Living and non-living. We should take the species. Species means the basic unit or fundamental unit in classification of living organisms. This is the basic unit that build up the ecosystem. An ecosystem includes several of organizations starting from the individuals that belong to a specific species of living organism. Ecosystem, we said that means living and non-living. Our ecosystem consists of biological communities. Ecosystem consists of biological communities, and biological communities consist of biotic population. Biotic populations consist of individuals. We said that ecosystem is a place where living and non-living organisms include in this place. Ecosystem is a place that contain living and non-living. Living means biological communities. So the ecosystem consists of biological communities, which means living organisms. Okay? Biological communities means the biotic population or living organisms in this ecosystem or this environment. Mean different species like lions, plants, animals, humans. Okay? So biological communities means biotic population. This biotic population consists of individuals. Biotic population consists of individuals of the same species, like lions. Lions, as examples, say مثلا, lions have 100 individuals. So the 100 individual of lions is a biotic population. So the biotic population consists of individuals. The single living organism means individual. So individual plus individual plus individual form biotic population. Like this. This is a fish. Many fish means biotic population. Biotic population. So fish, many types of fish, it's called community. Biological community. And biological community with non-living organism means ecosystem. Okay? Again, the individual, like one single fish right here. Many individuals of the same type, called population. Many type of fish called community, biological community. These type of fish with non-living organisms means ecosystem. Okay? Now let's talk about the nutritional relationship between living organisms, which depends on the methods, the method that the living organism obtain their food. Okay, we have 4 types or patterns of nutritional relationships, which are predation, competition, mutualism, commensalism. Again, predation, competition, mutualism, commensalism. Let's start with predation. Predation, it's a nutrient relationship between two individuals. One of them benefits, called predator or beneficiary organism. The predator is the individual that benefits from predation, while the other is harmed or lose its life. It's called a prey or harmed organism. Harmed organism. The individual that's harmed or lose its life. Okay? So predation, it's a nutrient relationship between two individuals. One of them benefits, called predator, and the other is harmed, called a prey. For examples, we have a predation of a zebra by lion. Lion eat zebra, so lion is a predator, while zebra is a prey. Predation of insects by panther chameleon. This is panther chameleon, it eats insects, so the panther chameleon is a predator and insect is a prey. Another example, predation of an insect by a dionea plant. Dionea plant, it's a type of plant which predates an insect to make its protein, okay? To take its protein from these insects. So the dionea plant is a predator while the insect is a prey. This is a predation relationship, okay? So the predation, one of them benefits, who eats, and the other is harmed or die. The second relationship is competition. Competition, it's a nutrient relationship between two individuals of the same species. They are the same species, same type for food. They compete for food. When the food is limited quantities, the food is too low, so they compete for this food, which negatively impact their growth or survival. The two individuals here is harmed due to the competition for the food, okay? So they compete for the food because the food is limited, the food is low, okay? Examples for competition, like competition between two lions. They compete for obtaining a zebra. The two individuals here are harmed. So in competition, the two individuals are harmed. Predation, one benefits, one harmed. Competition, two harmed. Okay? A question, what happened? Decreasing a food resource for individuals of the same biotic population. If the food are limited, so the competition between the organism will increase, which affect their numbers. If the food is limited, so the animals will compete for this food. Okay? This is the competition. Let's talk about mutualism. The third relationship. Mutualism means a neutral relationship between two individuals. Both of them benefit without any harm to each other. The two organisms here benefits from each other, like the neutral relationship between bee and flower. The bee stands on the flower to take or extract its nectar. This nectar the bee used to make honey. So the bee benefits from the plant or the flower by taking or extracting their nectar. Why the plant benefits from the bee? By a transferring of pollen grains. Pollen grains, this is grains used by flowers to reproduce, to make reproduction, to make new individuals. Flower need to transfer these pollen grains to another flower of the same type. So the bee helped the flower to take this pollen grain to another flower. So the flower benefits and the bee benefits. Okay? Bee take the nectar from the flower while plant reproduce, okay, or make new individuals by transferring the pollen grains by bee, okay? So two of them benefits. Okay, commensalism, the last relationship between two individuals. In this relationship, one of them benefits, called commensal. The individual here that benefits from the relationship is called commensal. And the other is the host. The host neither benefits nor harm it. No benefits, no harms. So commensalism, one benefit, one no harm, no benefits. Commensal and host. Commensal is the individual that benefits from the commensalism. The host, the individual that neither benefits nor harm it from commensalism. Examples for commensalism. The nutritional relationship between Egyptian blubberbird and Nile crocodile. The blubberbird benefits from this relationship by feeding on the leftover food trapped between crocodile's teeth. It takes the food from the teeth of the crocodile. And crocodile neither benefits nor harm it because it will not die without cleaning its teeth. So it doesn't benefit nor harm it. So the blubberbird take the leftover food trapped between the teeth of crocodile, while crocodile neither benefits nor harm it. So it's a commensalism relationship. Give reason. Crocodile doesn't benefit from its relationship with the blubberbird. Because it can't live without cleaning its teeth from the leftover food. Okay? So we have 4 relationships. Predation, mutualism, commensalism, competition. Predation, 1 benefits, 1 harmed. Competition, 2 harmed. Mutualism, 2 benefits. Commensalism, 1 benefit, the other doesn't benefit or harmed. Okay? Let's talk about the living organisms types in the ecosystem or biological community. We have 3 types of living organisms, which are producers, consumers, decomposers. Producers, they are the autotrophic organism that can make their own food through photosynthesis process, like plants and algae. The plants, they are autotrophic organisms that can make their own food. So they are producers. Okay, consumers, they are heterotrophic organisms. Heterotrophic organisms. They depend directly or indirectly on other producers. They depend on producer to take its food. They can make their own food, but producer can by using sunlight to make photosynthesis process. But consumers can't make their own food. They depend on producer, like animals. Depend on the producer to obtain their food. Consumers are types. What are the types of consumers? They are herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous, scavengers. 4 types of consumers: herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous, scavengers. Start with herbivorous. We can call them plant eaters. Plant eaters. They only eat plants. These animals, these herbivores, they feed on only plants. Okay? These animals characterized by incisors for cutting plants. Their teeth like incisors like this. This is incisors to cut the plant. So herbivores eat plants only, like horse and rabbits. They are herbivores. Why they are herbivores? Because they feed on plants only. Okay? Let's talk about carnivores. Carnivores, we call them meat eaters. They feed on meat only. Their teeth are sharp canyons for tearing a prey. They have canyons in their mouth, like this. Canyons make them can tear the prey, can eat the prey, like lion or snake. They are carnivores, okay? The third type of consumers is omnivores. Omnivores, they are animals that feed on plants and animals, both of them. So herbivores, plants only. Carnivores, meats only or animals only. Omnivores, both of them, plants and animals, like bears, like raven, mouse, hedgehog, bear, raven, mouse, hedgehog. Okay? The bear is an omnivorous animal that feed on both plant and meat. They eat plant and meat, okay? So they are omnivores. The last one is scavengers. Scavengers, they feed on the remains of dead organisms. If a lion eat its prey and there is a remain of this prey, so scavengers can eat these remains, like hyenas. This is hyenas, eagles, cockroaches. They eat the remains of dead organisms. Okay. So consumers are herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, and scavengers. The last type of living organism is decomposers. Decomposers are living organisms that obtain their food by breaking down or decomposition of organic substance or dead bodies into simpler substance. So the decomposers break down the organic substance inside the dead bodies into simpler substance and return them back to the soil. Okay, such as bacteria, fungi, worms. They are decomposers that eat organic substance inside the living organism or dead or bodies of living organism. So, give reason. Decomposers are known by this name. Why decomposers? Called by this name because they decompose or break down organic substance inside the bodies after death into simpler substance and return them to the soil, which become a part of components of this soil. Okay? So, decomposers break down the remains of dead bodies into simpler substance back to the soil. Okay? So, we have 4 relationships, nutritional relationships: predation, competition, mutualism, commensalism. We have 4 types of living organisms: producers, consumers, 3 types: producers, consumers, and decomposers. Okay? Let's answer the exercise. Write the scientific term. Any place that includes living and non-living components and includes several level of organization. This is ecosystem. Yes. Number two, neutral relationship between two individuals where one of them benefits while the other is harmed or lose its life. One benefit, one harmed. So this is a predation. Predation. Yes. Number three, neutral relationship between two individuals. One of them benefits and the other neither benefits nor harmed. ولا benefit ولا harmed. This is called commensalism. This is called commensalism. One benefit, other nor benefits nor harmed. This is commensalism. Okay. The fourth one, consumers that feed on the remains of dead organisms. Consumers, remains of dead organisms, so it's a scavengers. لو قال break down يبقى decomposer. So consumer feed on remains of dead organisms, scavengers. Choose. Which of the following is correct? Which statement is correct? Biological community is a group of individuals of the same species? False. A, false. Ecosystem is the interaction of biological community with its environment? Yes. Biological community with environment? Yes. This is a true one. So the answer is B. Number two. The neutral relationship which result in the harm of both individuals, both of them are harmed, is both are harmed, so they are competition. This is the correct answer, D. Number two is D. Number three, the opposite figures show the clownfish cleaning anemone from wastes while hiding among the tentacles from enemies. What is the type of food relationship between the clownfish and anemone? One of them cleaning the waste and the other hiding while hiding from tentacles from enemies. One benefit means this one benefit and the other nor benefit nor harm. So it's commensalism. One benefit, one doesn't benefit or harm, so it's commensalism. The last, choose. Herbivores are, the type of herbivores is consumers. So it's C, herbivores are consumers. Give reasons for. Producers are autotrophic while consumers are heterotrophic. ليه producer autotrophic والconsumer heterotrophic? Because producers can make their own food by photosynthesis process while consumers can't make their own food. They depend on producers. Okay?